What is up everyone? Today we are talking about the Alliance missions, how to clear them efficiently and very fast, so it's saving you a lot of time and you are helping your Alliance to progress. Before talking about anything else, let's first explain a few things about the Alliance. Here you have the Alliance level and it is very important for multiple reasons. When you click on that button here, you can find the detail. Basically, when you have an Alliance between the level 1 and 4, you can recruit only 15 people and have only one leader. You have other items on the right, I'm gonna talk about that right after, okay? When you reach the level 5, you can hire up to 17 people, and the max is at level 20, you can have 23 people in your Alliance, which is not a lot. I hope that they will increase that in the future for multiple reasons. We will have more content requiring more people to participate, and it might be more interesting for that, okay? Then you have a second picture here, the number of officers you can have in your guild. In an Alliance, you have the leader, you have the secondary leader, and you have the officers. Basically, they can manage the quests and manage the members. If I go back here, when your Alliance is level 1, you already have the Alliance buff here. Basically, you need to know about it. When you are the guild leader, I don't know about the other members if they can purchase that, but when you go to view details here, you can purchase a buff for 1 hour or more than that for your Alliance members, alright? So here, for example, I can buy that buff for 24 hours. All my Alliance members will have a 7% more attack power and defense for 24 hours. And to purchase that buff, you need to spend these tokens. You know, this is the token you can see here in the exclusive shop of the Alliance. When you complete some missions, you get some Alliance coins that you can use in the exclusive shop here, but only the leaders of the Alliance can do that. So you can purchase some tokens to buy some buffs for your Alliance members. When you reach the level 10, you can purchase some more, and on level 20, you can purchase some more as well. Same for the Alliance mission. Basically, we need to reach the level 10 if we want to purchase some more Alliance missions. For now, I can purchase only this one time per week, so I can basically open only 4 quests for the Alliance per week. This is one of the reasons why you need to upgrade your guild level. The faster we reach the level 10, the better for the Alliance members, so we can get more rewards at the end. And if I go to the Alliance shop, in this shop you can find a lot of useful things. First of all, you have a lot of crafting materials, so if you don't want to do bandit camps all the time, you can purchase them through that shop here, and this is basically what I am generally doing. You can also find some inventory expansion tool, you have 3 per account, and projectile capacity expansion tool, 1 per account as well. You can get some copper through here, some green expeditions, every week you can purchase that. So the more the quests you can complete, the more the expeditions you will have as well. And you can purchase some powder to craft some jewels. Of course, when you reach the level 10, you have the random rare artifact box, but this one is not necessary because we don't care about the blue artifacts, right? Same comment for the sigil board here. Who cares about having 1000 extra momentum? When your Alliance will reach the level 10, you will probably have finished every content in game. And on the level 15, you have a costume here. By the way, if you don't want to do the Altar of Memories, you can purchase the design here. Basically, you purchase them and you can select the one you want. Alright, so now it's time to talk about the Alliance missions. As you can see here, I unlocked the level 2 missions with my Alliance. Basically, if I go on the lobby section here, if I click there, you can see that you unlock the missions when you reach the level 2 with your Alliance. So before reaching the level 2, you are forced to do some donations if you want to level up your Alliance. On level 2, you unlock the Alliance missions, level 1, and when you reach the level 6, you unlock the level 2. Now, if I want to have the level 3 missions, I need to reach the level 11 with the Alliance. And the higher Alliance missions, all the missions level 4, you unlock that when you reach the level 16 on your Alliance. The best ones, in my opinion, to complete are the Collection 1 and Collection 2, and generally, I am accepting these 2 quests for my Alliance members. And this is the fastest one and the best one to complete because you are not only getting some experience for your Alliance and clearing that super fast with the routes I'm gonna show you, but you are also getting some gathering materials. So it will help you more than the other quests as well. So let's first talk about these 2 missions here. For the 2 quests, you have the same missions, but a bit less rewards, but this is not a huge difference, alright? Look at that. This is what I have on the mission number 1, so I'm taking that with my character generally. 3, and here this is what I got with the mission number 2, okay? So if you compare the two missions here, you are getting some experience for the Alliance, you get just a few more copper and just a few more tokens here. But when you activate the two missions, you can just basically gather 100 times, it will count for the two missions. So you are gonna save a lot of time. For the early players, I recommend to follow that path in the north area. Just basically teleport to the signpost and follow the arrows. So I have a counter above my head and let's see how fast I can clear the missions, alright? You can do that with your 3 characters, so it will go super fast in fact. Alright, so let's start the counter and let's gather everything I have. You will see it will go super fast. Alright, stop. I didn't pay attention, but here it was already complete after 3 minutes 21 seconds. Alright, so I just redid that route with my assassin to show you normally what you should have when you reach that location here on the map. You should be at 58 on 100 here. Alright, so already 158 gathering materials, okay? Very fast. So normally when you reach that spot here, you are continuing here. I'm gonna show you the rest of the route with my cell sword right after. But normally just by completing the right side of the north area here, you are completing twice a quest. So 4 quests in total if you are doing the collection 1 and the collection 2. But then you have some other routes here. I will show them to you as well, that you can complete with your 3 characters. And so basically by completing only the north, you can complete up to 3 times the quest. So 6 times already with 1 character. So here we go again. And one more time, the mission was complete here, but I didn't pay attention. Less than 10 minutes, and I already completed the collection quest twice. So in fact, basically it's gonna take like what, around 20 minutes, something like that if you have the right routes. You can redo that with your 3 characters, so basically it goes super fast. The best missions to complete. And basically the last spot I'm farming in the north is right here. Just in case you need some more, you have the 2 here on the cliff and you have a lot around here. Everything is very close to each other, so a lot of materials together here as well. If you haven't reached the Stormlands and if you need some more, you will find some right here next to the 5th hideout. You have a lot of things to gather here along the way. So just come here if you need some more and gather the things here. Or if you are in the Stormlands and if you don't want to do the other things here, you can just basically check my previous video or take the map I did for the experience farming in the Stormlands and just follow the path here. So I'm generally starting here, and as you can see, you have a lot of things to gather along the road, and you have the enemies giving a lot of experience. So I am taking the time to gather and kill them all on the way. So basically, I'm gonna reset the timer and let's see how fast I can clear that. You see, that is already completed, but that time I got some experience and I have a bit more enemies to kill over here, so I will kill them right after. So 5 minutes 24 for that route here. Pretty nice. Do that with your 3 characters. You can already complete 6 times the Alliance mission. Save a lot of time during the week, get a lot of crafting materials or trading materials with the things you gather on the ground, and make your Alliance progress with that. Alright, then you have the Adventure Activity 1 and 2. The second one, basically, you need to clear some hideouts. So this one is gonna take a lot of time. I recommend to do at least the last 1 or 2 hideouts you can unlock in the game, the one in the Stormland and the last one in the Reach, or at least the 2 last ones in the Reach if you have a lot of time to play. So you can get some gear for your set research, you can get some copper, you can get some experience for your characters. If you have the time, do that. But it's gonna require a lot of time to complete, alright? So it's not my favorite one. Then you have the Adventure Activity 1. Asking you to clear some bandit camps. This one is pretty cool to complete as well because you can clear that pretty fast and you are also getting some experience if you are completing the bandit camps you have in the Reach and some in the North area. So it is pretty interesting to do that, and you can get some copper as well, some gear for the set research and stuff like that by completing the bandit camps. Let's see how fast I can clear the bandit camps. I'm not doing the ones in the Stormlands, by the way, because here it's not giving any experience at all. So let's start here in the Reach. Alright, so let's fast travel here, reset the chrono, and let's start the chrono now. Alright, so the mission is complete already. It took me 8 minutes 12 seconds around that. So I have a lot of attack power and stuff like that, so I can kill the enemies fast enough to do that very fast. 8 minutes, I got a lot of experience, so this is, in my opinion, after the collection quest, the best quest to complete, because you are getting some goods by killing the enemies, some copper, you get a lot of experience, and you can repeat that with your other characters, and the bandit camps are respawning one time every hour. So basically, an amazing thing to farm. Not only for the rewards you are getting here and by killing the enemies, but also because by doing the completion of the bandit camps, you are getting in the bandit camps here. So you are getting more rewards every week thanks to that. Then you have the dungeon activity too. You need to complete 100 times the altar of memories. So basically, if I accept that quest, let's see the requirements. You need to clear the altar of memories 30 times for the last quest here. I hate that. It takes a lot of time to clear the altar of memories, even if you are doing only the first one, alright? So I don't recommend to pick that quest here. So let's abandon it. I'm getting back at my mission attempt, and instead of doing this one, at the very end, I am doing the combat activity, where you need to kill some elite enemies, and I have something for that. Basically, when you are completing some hideouts or the bandit camps, you are killing some elite enemies. So you can progress that, but there is another way just in case you need that, so you know about it, okay? So basically, generally, when I want to complete that quest outside of the hideouts and the bandit camps for the kill of the elite soldiers, I'm going in the worm walks, because you have some stages where you can kill enemies super fast. I'm talking about the stage 10, accessible to everyone, okay? So you can just enter that and repeat all the time. When you kill the boss, it doesn't count, okay? But on the first wave, you have an elite soldier here. Just need to wait for him to spawn and then kill that guy. And it counts as one, alright? So now you click on retry, and you do that again and again until you completed that quest, okay? But doing that will take a lot of time, and when you kill the elite soldier in the worm walks, you are not getting any reward at the end. So try to do that with the bandit camps. You have an elite soldier in every single bandit camp, so do that. It's gonna go faster, you will have some rewards by doing that as well, so it is better in my opinion. But just in case you don't have the bandit camp quest or anything else, you know that you can do that in the worm walks. Alright guys, so that was all I had to say in that video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If it's the case, don't forget to hit the like button and share the video with your friends if you found it useful. Have a really nice day. That was Akhtar. See you on the next one. Bye bye guys.